Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, my company is Hello From Liz Mathews, and I'm excited to spend some time with you today for FlossTube episode 97. Today is Saturday, November 23rd, 2024, and it's been about 2 weeks since my last update. I'm really happy to be back with you. It was 4 months between my previous 2 videos, and I didn't want to let that happen again, despite life being just insane. This is a time of year where things start to get chaotic and hectic. These last 2 weeks have been a doozy. Heck, this past year has been a doozy, but I'm hanging on, and I wanted to take some time this afternoon to just sit down and catch up. I've got a bunch of cross-stitch stuff laid out in front of me. I don't really have an order. I have a short list of like business things I want to tell you about, but other than that, it's going to be another video where I just see what I grab next. I have been filming for Instagram, for the membership, for Jingle Ball. I just did a live unboxing of my Jingle Ball project and I posted it here on YouTube. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you check it out, but it's just been crazy. As I do with every video I post here on my FlossTube channel, I will be listing everything that I chat about that I'm looking at right now, because there's some good stuff here, in the description box of the video chronologically, so you don't have to stop stitching. You can just drop that box down and see anything that I mention and make a note of it. Before we get too far, because I know I will forget this at the end, I wanted to wish any viewers who celebrate Thanksgiving, I was about to say Christmas, not yet. Put the brakes on. Anybody who is celebrating Thanksgiving, a very happy Thanksgiving. To my international viewers, I hope that you are enjoying the end of the month and that you had a really nice fall. We got snow here for the first time yesterday and it was beautiful. Just like a big snowflake flurry. Nothing covered the ground, but despite being very cold, I very much enjoyed it. We had the Christmas tree up. I've got my Christmas village up, and it just, for the first time, was able to like pause, breathe, and enjoy the season that we are about to jump into. And I'm very much looking forward to it. It's my favorite time of year. And I hope that you can take a pause this week soon to enjoy both the Thanksgiving holiday and the upcoming season. I've got some Hello From Liz Mathews news. I've got like a little Kathy Barrick update that I decided to give you, and let's start with that, okay? First of all, I am going to be having a Black Friday Cyber Monday sale in my Etsy shop starting on, well, heck, we'll do it Thanksgiving evening. So that'll be the evening of Thursday evening. We will start the Black Friday sale in my Etsy shop. It'll be 30% off, and I will be sure to have all of my newest releases. I'm behind. I think I have like 7 new releases I need to add to my Etsy shop. There have been very kind stitchers who have messaged me asking me when things will be out, and it's just, it has been a time. You guys, it has been a year. These past 2 weeks have been a lot. I haven't done a life update in a while, and here I am just diving right into Hello From Liz Mathews news. Let's take a pause on the work and let's catch up friend to friend about life lately. It's been nuts. These past 2 weeks have been particularly busy and challenging. We lost my uncle to pancreatic cancer about 2 weeks ago. It's my dad's younger brother by 10 years. And it's very quick, very sad, and he leaves a family, and it just breaks my heart. And I'm very grateful to tell you that my dad is doing amazing. He is in remission, and I hope he stays healthy and happy. But it has been, losing my uncle has brought up so many feelings, and it's just been really hard. My dad was scheduled to get a stem cell transplant about now, but he is no longer a candidate for that. So I know many of you have watched or heard me talk about my dad and his health journey and his cancer journey over the last year, and that's an update on that. I forgot to give it in my last one. I was just so wanting to make sure I told you everything I wanted and check everything off, but you guys have been so kind and kept him in your thoughts and prayers, and that is the update on my dad. And the sad news about my uncle. So that's been a lot. And then my father-in-law, oh, my sweet father-in-law has just been released from the hospital. He spent about a week and a half there for some emergent things, and we are very happy that he has been home. But I've been trying to be a good support system to Joe and my in-laws, and it's been a doozy. I've been very grateful. I've said this before, I will say it forever, despite feeling very overwhelmed. It is so, it's fantastic to have a job that I love and something to focus on. This case being the Jingle Ball, to distract me and to just let my mind escape all that's happening. It's just, I'm very eternally grateful for it, and that's what's been happening over the last 2 weeks. A lot of Jingle Ball, a lot of family time, a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of reflection, a lot of love, mainly. So that's what's been going on with me and my family. Joe is sick. Of course, he has a cold. The season is turning, and that's what happens. I think I have escaped it. I hope. And I've just been really focused on work and crafting and making crafty plans, because who doesn't love making crafty plans? Okay, let's go back to the Hello from Liz Mathews news. I'm sorry, that is something I did want to chat with you about, because again, I left it off in the last video, and heck, we just plopped it right in the middle of shop update. So okay, back to my shop update. I will have all of the new Hello from Liz Mathews releases in the shop for Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping at 30% off. I know that many of us, not me, I am not included in this, are now digital stitchers, and you guys love getting your digital patterns, so you can get that for 30% off for Cyber Monday. Tickets are still available for the Jingle Ball. I will not stay here long because I've talked to you a lot about it. I have been on Instagram, I've been on YouTube, I've been everywhere I can be talking about my Jingle Ball project. It is Winter Wonderland Star. You can find dedicated YouTube videos and more information about this on all of my social media and on the Jingle Ball website. That is thejingleball.net. It is coming up in less than 2 weeks. From 2 weeks from right now, I might be teaching actually. I don't know what time it is. I might be teaching. So if you would like to take a virtual class with me, that is the only way that I am teaching anymore. I spent the first 2 years of my business traveling and teaching workshops and doing retreats, but I've had to step back from that for reasons we just talked about. I wanted to be very available for family, and I no longer teach at retreats. So if you want to learn from me, this is a great opportunity. Kits for Winter Wonderland Star are still available, and you can get all of the information at thejingleball.net. I hope to see you there. It's going to be a fantastic time. I also have a new pattern in my membership. For those of you who don't know, I have a membership on Patreon, and depending on what tier, what level you choose to join at, you can get an exclusive pattern of the month. And this year I designed mini trees for my members. So this is a set of 4 mini trees, and there's lots more information in the membership about these. They are very versatile, and they were originally designed to be little ornaments. So this is just one way that I have finished them, and I really love how it turned out. But if you would like to make your own mini tree ornaments this holiday season, you can get this pattern, in the membership right now. It is available until December 14th at midnight only. And I hope that you love it. I think these are so sweet. I'm kind of known for my Days of Christmas trees, which are very similar to this, but on a much larger scale. So now we are doing mini trees to go with it, and you get the pattern for all 4, come on, there we go, quilted tree designs in that chart pack. So if you like that or you want more information, please don't hesitate to check out my membership, which is linked below. Okay, I also have news on more Hello From Liz Mathews designs. How did I do all this? I don't know. Sometimes it just strikes me and I just realize I am somebody who likes to be very busy. But part of the Jingle Ball includes shopping booths from each of the 12 designers of the Jingle Ball, where there is at least one exclusive design. But no, there's not just one from me. I have 8 designs that have never generally been released before. 4 of them brand new. 4 of them are past retreat pieces or special event pieces that you've never been able to get your hands on unless you were at those specific places. So do we want to call them 8 brand new? I don't know. But there are 8 pieces, designs that you've not had access to before. One of them is a collaboration with my mom, Kathy Barrick, and a video going over those 8 new pieces is coming this next week. I'm aiming to put it out Tuesday, but most likely on Wednesday, just before Thanksgiving. So when your belly is full of delicious turkey and mashed potatoes, oh, I can't wait for that. You might want to check out my video while you're very comfortably stuffed and happy. I hope the video brings you extra happiness. So that is coming. I will be going over in detail all 8 of my new designs. Then, oh man, I think my iPad died. Nope, we're good. My mom, Kathy Barrick, who I just mentioned, put out 2 new designs, and she doesn't know I'm doing this, but I need you to see them. Look at this. This is her Instagram page. Look at this. What is this called? This is called Quaker Christmas Stocking and Sampler. Is that not absolutely stunning? So my mom is known for doing these really long and skinny stockings, and I want to say that she might have like 6 out. I don't know for sure. And this is a Quaker style stocking she is adding to the lineup, chock full of Quaker motifs in a really lovely winter palette. But she not only designed this piece as a stocking shape, but also a really long, tall, and skinny sampler. I guess it's not a band sampler because there aren't stripes in it, but you can also stitch it as you see over here. I'm so sorry about that reflection. Isn't that fantastic? She was thinking. I'm so glad she did that. I think this is one of my favorite things she has ever designed. I feel like a stitch along needs to start. It will not be led by me. I would, as we have established with the dimension stitch along, I would probably not be the appropriate leader for that. But there's something about seeing this long skinny chart that just makes me want to divide it up into sections and host a stitch along. Why? I don't know. Because it will make people happy, and I like making people happy. But that is one of her new designs. And then she also has out a design called Joyride, and it looks like this. You have Santa on his big reindeer in the night sky. I love that town below and the stars in the sky. Isn't that beautiful? That's done on sapphire linen by Fiber on a Whim, and that is one of my all-time favorite fabrics. I think it just makes everything pop, and it's so beautiful. She did a great job, and you can order both of those from your favorite LNS or ONS right now. I look forward to seeing who is going to host a stitch along because that piece is so very good. Okay, I wanted to also show you, this is a good thing. This is just one more little Hello from Liz Mathews thing. Is I have a collection of freebies that are all Christmas themed that have come out over the past couple years, and I just wanted to make sure that you know they are available. These are all on my website under the freebie tab. You can get them there and start stitching right now. They're quick, they're fun, they're festive, and I hope that you enjoy them. And this is the last one. Merry Christmas. I just didn't want you to miss those this time of year, and make sure that you knew there were some other good freebies on my website too. So make sure that you check those out. Okay. Now we get really random. I'm gonna start with the big, this is purely selfish. I am gonna show you this quilt that I just had quilted and got back because I'm gonna drape it over my lap so I am not quite so cold. The weather is changing, I'm permanently cold, and this will bring comfort. So I don't know if you remember, last year I was working on a quilt. I don't actually know if I even ever showed you or if it was just on Instagram, but I love quilting. Let me show you, talk and show, talk and show. And last year I finished this up well, actually I didn't finish it until a month or so ago, and knew I wanted to have it done for Christmas this year, and that is what I did. I got the quilt top pieced. I want to show you up close too. And then sent to my friends at Keystone Sisters Quilting. I always send my quilt tops to them, and they do an absolutely gorgeous job quilting, putting the fancy stitches on the top layer, you know, through all the layers for me. Oh my gosh, I did not explain that well. They do a beautiful job quilting my layers of fabric, and this is no exception. I really, really love this. It's nice and big, and now I just need to get the binding on and put this on my couch to use this holiday season. I couldn't tell you what fabrics I used for the front, but I can tell you the back is Tim Holtz fabric that I believe I ordered from Kitten Stitcher online, and that is what fills the back. So whether you're looking at the front with this gorgeous quilting or the back, it's really interesting and festive and happy. And I love picking out the pantographs and seeing what comes back from the Keystone Sisters. They always do a beautiful job, and I love this, and I'm so excited to get that finished and out this year. And right now I'm gonna go ahead and cover up with it, get this cozy season going. Okay, moving on to what's right in front of me. I have a bag that has made its way from London to me. My best friend Annie, she is XO Needle in a Hay XO, Needle in the Hay XO, she's linked below, was recently on a trip to London, and she brought me a little something. She has done a video going over her haul from London, and it's extra special because she was able to attend the stitching and fiber show that was happening in London. I know that's not the proper name, but oh my gosh, it looks like it was so much fun. She has quite the haul, and she was kind enough to think of me, and I just have to share these products with you. They're so good. Some of them are familiar, some of them are totally new, and I have been saving this bag so that we could go through it together and I can show you what she brought me. And there might be some new finds for you in here. There certainly are for me. So let me empty that out, get rid of the crinkling, so that now I can put these items in stash and use them. First up, she got me a Stork tweezer thread pooler. Have you ever seen such a thing? I of course thought it was just scissors when I pulled it out of the bag, but then I read the label and it's a thread pooler. Look at that. That is so cool. You know when you just have like that random thread that you can't get because you played thread chicken or something? That's really, really cool. I've never seen a thread puller. I love that. Okay, that's also going to be great for taking photos and doing layouts. Annie knows me. There are a couple stickers in here. Are these right side up? Yes. I want to make sure I show you the right orientation. Those will go in my book of days. I need to get my hands on a book of days. I haven't used one for quite a while, but I always seem to collect them at the beginning of every year, and I have such high hopes. This year seems to be no exception. I have high hopes. I've got the stickers, and we'll see. This is super cool. This is a thread pack from Au Ver A Soie. Right? Okay. This is a thread pack from Au Ver A Soie. Yes, Au Ver A Soie is the company, and it has in it a variety of threads that they make. That's what I was trying to figure out. Is Au Ver A Soie the company or Soie d'Alger? But Soie d'Alger is this type of thread by Au Ver A Soie. This is super, super cool. I have not ever, I'm thinking, racking my brain, I don't think I've ever used any of these threads. So what a fun way to sample what is included. I'm assuming Annie was able to pick out colorways. I love what she picked out for me. She knows me so well. This is stunning, and I can't wait to sample these. I think this is genius. You get Soie d'Alger, which I have heard of but never used, Soie Perlée, Métallice Tressée, Soie Surfine, and Soie Gobelins. I'm very certain that I was not pronouncing that right. I don't know what happened to that whole like fluent in French by 40, but I'm 41 now and that was just me winging it. But how fun is this little variety pack to try out the different threads? Maybe I will find a new favorite. I've heard such good things about Soie d'Alger. So, yay. Thank you so much, Annie. You guys have to, and I'm not done yet, have to check out her video. It will make you want to fly to London for this next Stitch event. I certainly do. I think I immediately texted her and said, this is a business trip, right? Let's book it. It looked so good. And she has been using what she found in several of her current whips, and I just love seeing them. In addition to that, Annie got me two things from Paintbox Threads. Also, an entirely new company to me. They are a UK company, and she got me two packages. This first package is hand-dyed silk thread, fine weight silk in a vintage color collection. Now, there are specifics on what each color is, and I want to be very careful not to mess any of that up. But I've seen Annie using her collection in her whips, and it looks so beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is incredibly fine. This is like if all of the strands from a skein of silk were separated. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, A+++ for packaging alone. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this back in just as they shipped it, or just as they packaged it. I am not doing a good job showing, but look at that. They literally shine in the sunlight. Look at that. So these are very thin. I wonder what the skein length is, or what the length. Okay, pack includes 10 27-meter skeins. Okay, let's convert meter to yard. Almost equal-ish. What's a skein of... Who am I kidding? Like, I can figure that out. I don't know. There are some of you out there who are doing that computation in your head right now. I can't. All I know is this stuff is glowing and gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use it. That is so very fun. And then, okay, let me delicately put that down. In addition to that, from Paintbox Threads as well, Annie picked up hand-dyed cotton thread in Pearl 12 in the color pack Caribbean Islands. And there are 6 50-meter skeins in here, and this is what it looks like, and you know I'm gonna open it up for the first time with you. Wow. In the bag is just not doing this beautiful thread justice. Oh my gosh, look at that. I just want to lay this out somewhere to be seen. Look at that. Come on. Isn't that palette so pretty? She knows this is my color palette through and through. So this is pearl cotton. It's a little, you know what, it's kind of the same, but this wrapping is more traditional. When I say more of the same, I simply mean the individual skeins are, the individual threads are fine, but this is wrapped more traditionally, like we maybe see here in the States more often. That is luscious. Take me away, put a mojito or a margarita in my hand. I want to be on a Caribbean island. I guess maybe a pina colada. Yes, please. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Annie. If you want to see so much more behind the scenes and products and just treasures from Annie's trip, check out her YouTube channel. Again, it's XO Needle in the Hay XO. That is amazing. I don't know how in the world she controlled herself, and now when I go to her house next, I'm gonna ask for a full show and tell of everything she got, because that is so good. Okay, last time we were together, I admitted my dirty, dark secret that I have, I've lost my Stitchy box. And you guys were very, very kind with suggestions and just understanding and saying that this has happened to you too. And I really appreciate that, because it's very stressful as a cross-stitch designer to lose your cross-stitch bug. And unfortunately, it has not been found yet. I have not had the time in the last 2 weeks, with all that has been going on, to sit down and really take a time out or a breather or have a new start for me or anything like that. It's really just been hectic, and I've been drawn to my knitting a lot whenever I have time for handwork. So I haven't given it my fair shot at trying to get back into stitching. I've definitely had moments where I really, really, really want to pull out my stitching and just cuddle up on the couch, watch FlossTube, and put some X's in, but the timing hasn't been right. But I think just having that desire is a step in the right direction. I still am not sure that a new start wouldn't be just what I need. A new start like the Kathy Barrick Quaker stocking, or the Plum Street Salem sampler that just came out. Oh my gosh, both of those, so good, so very good. So it's not returned, but I am more peaceful with the fact that it will come back when the time is right, and that this really does happen to everybody. I am very, 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 very thankful for model stitchers, because they have been able to do beautiful work with the things that I have continued to design while my stitching bug is away. I do have a couple whips for you. It's not that I haven't been trying. It's just these stitches haven't brought the usual amount of joy that they used to bring. So I wanted to share with you what I've been working on, and I also have a UFO, an unfinished object. I don't think that's right. I think what I'm trying to say is I have a nope. I have a completed stitched project that needs to be FFO'd now. What would we call that? A lingering something. But let's start with the few stitches that I have put in. This is something that I just designed and decided to stitch over the past couple weeks. I was inspired to design this because there are some people in my life, my therapist, my doctor, and a couple other people who I see regularly, that I wanted to make a little something for this holiday season. And because I am not sure exactly what holiday they celebrate, I wanted to do something that was maybe not a Christmas tree or anything specific to a holiday. So I charted up this little heart, and I do plan on making this a freebie available for you soon. I haven't had the time to do it yet. I will let you know as soon as I do, just in case you like it and would like to stitch it up too. But I wanted to come up with something that I could quickly do and maybe FFO, not as an ornament, but like a little hanging thank you for as much, for all of the ways that they help me throughout the year. I'm thinking my hairdresser, you know, people like that. So people that I feel a connection to for whatever reason, that I just wanted to share a little happiness and love with this holiday season, despite the fact that this isn't a traditional Christmas finish. So you can look for that to come in the near future, the freebie, so that you could do the same if you'd like. I did decide to use the threads that we talked about last time that I got from Lindy Stitches. What were they? What were they? They were silks, and my mind is blanking. Oh, they were gorgeous silks. I will have to go back and get that information for you. But we talked about it in my last video. Beautiful, variegated, overdyed silk thread. It's not coming. It's not. There's no hope it's not gonna come. But that's what I used to stitch these 3 hearts. I will have that information for you when I FFO these so that I can gift them this season. But that is a little bit of stitching I've been doing. In addition to my Prairie Schooler Santa, this is in a Creative Country Girl project bag. And this is the Santa that I am stitching for Mary this year. It's the Prairie Schooler 2021 Santa. I just love all of his furry friends. And I put some stitches in on this guy last night. I have not gotten very far, but these stitches are not that time consuming, and I know that I can finish this by December 18th when I want to gift this to Mare for her birthday. I'm getting there. I have some nice fill-in areas, which will be great for hanging out with Joe while we watch cooking shows, or, you know, watching FlossTube, or any other thing. I can just do some quick fill-in. But that is really my only current whip on the go. These I just need to FFO. TBD how I'm going to do that, but the Santa's really my only current whip until I decide to pick something else that inspires me and brings back my stitchy bug. And this is my finish. This is in a bag that Jordan, the tattoo stitcher, made for me. I love this so much. She was so kind and got this right out to me as soon as I ordered. And I brought this project and bag on a little girls getaway, a couple days away that I had with Annie way back in September. I don't know where time is going. She and I went to a house in the woods. There was a stream, there was a pond, and we just had some great girlfriend time, stitching time, catching up. It was the perfect way to spend a couple days. And we actually did do some filming there, and Annie posted it on her channel. Hopefully you saw. I have not posted it on mine. Let me know if you still want to see it. It feels so long ago now, but it was really, really good, and I had the best time. What I chose to stitch in commemoration of my girls trip with Annie is this little owl, and there are mistakes here, and I will tell you all about it. But this owl is a small excerpt from the Autumn Leaves pattern from the Prairie Schooler. This is book 132. And as you can see, the owl is one of the quadrants in this piece. Despite the fact that we had, I think, 2.5 days together, I wanted something small and manageable because I didn't want any lingering projects. I like to do sentimental stitches when I am away with friends or doing anything special to just kind of commemorate and remember our time together. And that is exactly what I did with this. And I'm very happy to say the stitching is done. I just need to FFO this now. It will become an ornament for my tree. That's what I like to do with all of my sentimental stitches. And I have a plan for this. When we were away in the woods, I gathered a bunch of small straight sticks that had fallen on the ground and a couple tiny little pine cones. And I thought they would make the best frame for this piece with a little cluster of pine cones in the corner. So that is the finishing plan. I just need to put it into action. I have been a finishing fool over these past couple weeks. 8 projects for the Jingle Ball, this set of 4 trees for the membership, a bunch of other stuff. I'm kind of finished out for the next week, but I do want to get this along with the little hearts FFO'd in the near future. So stay tuned to see what that looks like as a finished. As you can see, I did this entirely wrong color wise. I was just talking with Annie and I switched some things up, and again, here's what the owl should look like. And you see that my owl is actually perched on an orange branch, and it's just wrong. But that's okay. That means I was chatting with my best friend and having a great time with her instead of paying attention. Oh well, good memories. I did stitch this on some dark fabric. Oh, this is not labeled, but I remember what this is. I think that this is Nighttime or Night Sky from Fiber on a Whim. It's what I originally thought I was going to use for a buzz at midnight. You can see my start down there, and I switched it up, but I thought it was perfect for this little owl, and I think it will be so sweet. Nobody will ever know my little blunders there. But that is something that is finished and ready for FFOing. And that's really all the stitching I have done. I did get a very happy surprise in the mail, and I wanted to share it with you because it's another design available from Hello From Liz Mathews if you are interested. This year I designed an exclusive ornament design for the Welcome Stitchery Happy Holiday box, and Justine, who owns Welcome Stitchery, was kind enough to send me one of the boxes, and it's absolutely beautiful, all of the things that are included. And I apologize, the box is no longer available, but the pattern is. So I am showing you things that you can no longer get. However, on the Welcome Stitchery website, you can order the design that I created exclusively for the box now. It's available for you. So if you love this Happy Holidays ornament and want to stitch it, that is where you can get it. And if you've been curious about the Welcome Stitchery Happy Holiday box before, or if this is new information to you, I wanted to just I just wanted to share with you a sneak peek of everything that's in the box in case you would like to get it in the future. It is something that Welcome Stitchery does every single year. And this year I was asked to design something and participate. So that is what I came up with. I'm not going to take this out, but this is an eyeglass cloth with my exclusive design on it. Oh, that's sweet. There's a 2024. I love this crinkle paper. I always reuse it in Christmas gifts. You get all of the called for DMC. You get a 2024 charm to put on. And then in this bag, you also get the fabric. How cool is that? So absolutely everything you need can go in this little kit, and you can stitch your own Welcome Stitchery 2024 exclusive ornament designed by yours truly. It was so sweet of them to send me that kit. This is a fantastic kit. Look at that. That's great. So if you are interested in that, be sure you be on the lookout next year, which will really be here before you know it. Or if you need to get your hands on that ornament, do so at Welcome Stitchery. I think that's everything I have to share with you. I'm really happy that I stuck with about a 2-week window, and I will continue gathering things and plan on sharing them again with you in about another 2 weeks. Don't forget that between now and then I will have a new set of releases coming out for the Jingle Ball, and hopefully I will have my stitching bug back, and I will have, if I get my stitching bug back, you better watch out because I'm going to have a lot of whips to share with you. And I do also want to do my whip parade no matter what time of year it is. Again, you guys were so nice and said, don't worry about it. Do it now. Do it whenever you're ready. You do not need to wait till January. So maybe that will be another effective way to get my stitching bug back because I've got some whips. I also want to do a kit stash dive. Is that what it's called? I have an embarrassing amount of kits. Maybe I just need to pick one of those out and start stitching on that. Oh, just please, Stitchy Bug, please come back. That's all I want. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for being here with me and letting me just catch up with you. I hope that you have a great couple weeks, and I will see you next time. Bye.